Hey, what's up everybody? It's Dr. Brian here. Welcome to Unleash Your Genius. And I noticed we had quite a few new likes lately. So if you're new to the page, welcome. This is where we get to share tips and strategies on getting healthy, getting fit, and really just trying to avoid chronic disease. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, these are all rampant in our society. And if we can work out a few tips to prevent that, I think, mission accomplished. So today, I really wanted to go over kettlebells and how to use kettlebells properly. It's not a thorough course, but I want to get you started right, and I want to help you prevent injuries by doing a couple of things. First, getting a neutral spine, and mainly just getting your posture right. There's a few simple things that we can do to use these kettlebells safely. So the first thing I want to talk about is we're going to start from our feet, all right? So imagine these are your feet. I'll show you in a second. But what I want you to imagine is that you tilt out onto the outside parts of your feet. Tighten your muscles so that you're gripping the earth, right? You're gripping the ground with your toes and your feet. And once you're on the outside part, imagine that you're standing on a ball. So you've got to balance yourself, and you're squeezing your muscles together. You're going to feel your glutes tighten up. You're going to feel the muscles inside the legs tighten up. So put yourself on the outside part of your feet, squeeze your legs together. You're going to feel your butt muscles, and you're going to feel these muscles. You should feel really stable and secure right here. So from this position, this is where you should be doing most of your exercises. Next, we want to protect our spine, so we're going to find a neutral spine. And the way that we do that is by accentuating the pelvic tilt, going forward as far as you can and back as far as you can. And then find that middle neutral position. I call this the Michael Jackson, right? As far as you can this way, as far as you can that way. Somewhere in the middle, there's a neutral. And then you want to bring your shoulder blades together and keep your head up. So if you're doing this right, this pole should touch my tailbone, the back, and the back of my head. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to hinge. It's not a squat. We're going to hinge. All right? So your bum goes out and your back stays straight. All right, so practice that. Now we're just going to practice the hinge. So get your feet right, got your glutes, neutral pelvis, and hinge. Perfect. Do that quite a bit. It's great to practice this, keeping your back straight. So the next thing we're going to do is pick up the kettlebell. So put it a couple of feet in front of you. Just do a deadlift. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. And hinge. Okay. So what we're working for is the kettlebell swing. So next, we're just going to introduce a slight swing to the So when you first grab the kettlebell, you want to use your lats. Pretend that you're squeezing a tennis ball in between your armpits, and you want to contract those muscles first before you swing. All right, you should be feeling the muscles in the side. Hey, babe. All right, And next, we're going to introduce a little bit more of a swing to it. So the swing is a snapping of the hips, okay? So one of the biggest mistakes I see is people trying to muscle it up or squat the bell up. What it is a quick snap motion so that your momentum carries the kettlebell up. We're not going to go all the way up right now, but I just want you to get that snapping motion going, all right? You're going to be working your core and your glutes. All right. So we're working our way up to the swing. Practice that hundreds of times. You can't practice that enough. It's a good exercise as well. It's going to help strengthen your leg muscles, your core. And the great thing about the swing is that it works your whole core, from your pelvic floor, your back muscles, your multifidi, all your abdominals, rectus abdominis, the obliques, internal and external. Works the whole thing just in one movement. So now we're going to go up a little bit more and make sure that your kettlebell is not too low. You don't want it to your knees. You actually want it up high so that you're almost going to hit your bum with the kettlebell. All right? All right. Cool. So let me know how you go with that. I think the most important takeaway is really making sure that your spine, get that neutral spine down, get your posture right, make sure that you warm up and that you do these safely. If you have any questions, let me know. And throughout the end of the week, we'll add some other exercises and some things that you can do with kettlebells. All right, have a great day. I'll see you guys.